Yo, yo.
Check, 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 check. International show. International show. Check this out. International show. International show. We talk with Heron. International show.
Hello.
Peace, peace, peace.
Oh, sorry, my bad. My headphones. Now. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Real Talk with Heron. Berlin,
you doing, my
Germany.
man?
Oh man, all good. Yeah, really nice that you find that time, brother. Please, can you introduce yourself for the audience?
Yes, yes. My name is S. I'm a hip hop artist out of the Toronto, Canada area.
Oh,
Happy to be
okay.
here.
Okay, really nice. A question is S like the movie S?
Uh, pronounced the same way, yes.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, no, this is only a question. Yeah, brother, no, it sounds really good. And you are a solo artist, I think, so you ain't got no group members or something like that?
Well, actually, I'm a part of a few different groups, but for the most part, I'm a solo artist. But
Oh,
I do have affiliations with some other groups.
okay. Yeah, really nice. And you also producing your own beats, or you get beats from producers there in where you've been there in Canada?
Yeah, I get beats from producers from all over the world, different parts of the world. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've fortunate enough. I've built up a bit of a network over the past 15 years or so. Ever since I started like releasing music to the public, from back in the MySpace days all the way till present day, just different people that I've met along the way and people that have, trusted me with their sounds to build soundscapes.
Oh,
That's what I've been doing. So yeah, I don't have any one producer that I work with. It's just whoever vibes with me, whoever I vibe with. We get together and we make stuff happen.
really nice. Yeah, brother, I doing something like the same. I was saying is I built a group here on Facebook, Real Talk with Iran, and there are a lot of people inside, like yeah, producers. A lot of them artists. They're singing or rapping, and each other they can connect in worldwide. You see here the flags, and a lot of
Yes.
people's there from these flags. Yeah, from Trinidad, from Jamaica, yeah,
Okay.
from Africa, from some parts like Nigeria, Ghana,
Right.
Botswana. And
Right.
yeah, of course, Europe and United States also. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Australia, I don't want to forget peoples, but there's a lot of
Nice.
peoples inside. I would say you must go there and search in there. But this is a little bit the same. I try to connect in a lot of peoples together, and you are also a little bit the same. You, search in there, or people's talking to you, say, "Oh, you get a beat here from I don't really know Bulgaria," and you and you will work with them. So good, so good. Yeah, brother.
Right.
S.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, brother. Then I think because here on Real Talk with Heron, this is my concept. I don't listen before the most tracks I don't listen before from the artist. That's why I can give the artist my first impression on this. Is I think for me is the best way to feel in the music, and yeah. So yeah, you send me 3 tracks.
I sent you 3 tracks. Yeah.
Yeah. So then we can go on this, and we can have a listen or take a ear on one track. You can announce in one, and I start to select in this.
Okay.
Yeah, you sent me 3, so you can say which one we're playing at first.
Okay. Let's go with Aspire to Inspire. Let's do
Oh,
that one first.
okay. Wait. I has to put the share function on. Everybody can. You can also then listen to this. So, Inspire, you mean Inspire is the first one, so I run an Inspire. Let's go.
That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself and say, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why did this have to happen to me? For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream.
Aspire to inspire. Should be everybody's mission in life. Check me out, yeah. With goals and aspirations, my vision's locked, moves are calculated. No time to lose, making moves that are makeshift. See, thinking on the fly's got its limitations. Success in life, my kind of vindication. Hope. Mixed with the dream and the follow through like a golf swing. The motto that I got to ingrain in my offspring. Too many princes grow up to be lost kings. Green-eyed bandits out for dollars to floss things. Lacking direction and purpose. Based on track record, this motto don't seem to be working, so it's worthless. It needs service. We see so many dreams don't ever seem to flourish. Long as dreams remain practical, no need to be discouraged. Cause in this life we live, only death is certain. Create a roadmap for your success before your curtains close. Death is for certain, bro. Dreams I pursue with frequent flyer mileage, using inspiration as my pilot. Cross-continental reach, limits never peak. Success within my fingers reach. I sniff it when I breathe. Measure of success, relative like blood-related beeps. In this game of play for keeps, I'm trying to win, to say the least. Driven by the notion of uplifting my community. Lifted at the hope that unity could one day prove to be inspiring. For the beast inside of life's lion's den. Inspire self, then inspire them. Inspire self, then inspire them. Listen, yo. Sometimes I get blurry-eyed, but the vision's never lost. Even if I started drifting off course, momentary setbacks is the devil trying to get back at you, just like the government. Why you think you get taxed for booze? It's a death trap. Fool, man, I'm guilty of the same. Guzzling this poison, messing with my brain. What I'm saying is assess the bigger picture and determine where you fit in. Move accordingly without the politics in. Glimpsing at that city skyline, I'm already sky high off life. I feel I'm winning hands high like gimme five. So many miles on inspirational planes, that's literal. Sometimes the inspiration is pain. The lyricals turning a negative to positive force. Such a release like you popping a cork. Inspirations like the rock in the sport. A football, move the chains, get a flock of support from teammates for a good call. Inspiration comes in various forms, so when it hits you, let it get you to where you belong. Where you belong is a place where the energy's strong. And where the energy's strong, that's when the synergy's formed. And where the synergy's formed, that's when the chemistry's born. Then an indelible bond formed, the weather's storm. Aspire to inspire is the next best move. I'm trying to be the best S, not the second best, you.
Yes, brother.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Was a really nice opener for me. I think you are bringing good vibes to people's and also a little bit of conscious rap. So from the 90s sounds a really sounds you keep that sound from the 90s there inside this track.
Absolutely. That's the era that inspired me to make the music that I make. So I always have to, showcase and represent that vibe in the music that I put out.
Yeah, for me, it sounds really nice, and you say there's some things for people that can think about it, and
Absolutely.
really nice, yeah, brother. And since when you doing this music? Since when you've been involved in doing writings or?
I started. I guess when I was a teenager, I started probably when I was around 16. So, I've been, dabbling, doing the music thing for over 25, almost 30 years. So, it's a part of me. I love it. I can't stop.
Okay. Then I think you got a lot of things going, like EPs or albums.
Yeah, I have 5 albums out. Slowly but surely working on a few right now. Sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. I've a bunch on the go right now. But yeah, there are already 5 that are out there
Wow.
online for people to check out if they dig the vibe. So
Okay. And yeah, where the peoples can find you, and which kind of platforms you're available for fans, or yeah, people that are interested to listen to your music.
yeah, I mean, I have my music on Bandcamp, S Music, that's ESMUZIK.bandcamp.com,
Okay.
and my music is on all other streaming platforms as well.
Oh, okay.
So
Really nice, really
yeah,
nice. Yeah, brother. No, sounds for me really nice. And then a question is, who influenced you? Is there a kind of special person or any kind of artist that inspire you to do music?
yeah. I mean, some of the greats, Master Ace, he's
Oh,
one of my favorites.
oh
Uh,
yes.
I came up on, EPMD and, KRS-One and Tribe Called Quest and, groups like that. Those are some of the artists that I fell in love with. And, those are the people that inspire me to make the music that I make right now.
Oh, okay. And then a question: you got a favorite all-time album that you say this is an evergreen? You can pull this out all the time and running this in a year 10 times or something like that. You got there some?
That's a tough one. I don't know if I have a favorite. I mean, there are a lot of really, really good ones, but oh man, uh, I'll say Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory. It's one of my favorites. Um, Slum Village, Fantastic Volume 2. That's a really good one that I go to from time to time. Um, I mean, there's so many.
Okay.
Master Ace, Sitting on Chrome is another one
Oh,
that I really like.
yes.
Um, Onyx,
Okay.
their first 3 albums are really, really special.
Okay.
There's so many. There's so many. A lot of '90s classics, late '80s classics. EPMD. Business is
Yeah. Oh,
business.
yeah.
Business as usual. Business never personal. Um, there's so many.
Yeah, no, really, really nice. And from the first track, is there any kind of special beat maker that you wanna give a credit for this beat?
Oh, for the one we just heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my man Concept. He's a producer out of New Zealand, actually.
Oh,
That song was actually off my second album that came out back in 2012, called Aspire to Inspire.
okay.
And yeah, he produced an amazing track. And yeah, I mean, you just listen to the music and the vibe of the track, and it just kind of took me places. I wanted to make a inspirational, kind of motivational kind of song to that. So
Oh, yeah. No, really good to know. Really good to know, brother. And then a question, maybe you can say talk about this. Or for you, is there any kind of artist that you say there's underrated?
underrated. Hmm. Hmm. You know what? I'll say I don't know that he's underrated, but I'd say he deserves maybe more praise. A guy like Master Ace, and the reason why I say Master Ace is, I mean, he's been around since the '80s, you know, and he's still putting out music now at a really high level, consistent. Every album is well thought out, conceptual, and you know what, he inspires artists like myself who are getting up there in years to keep doing it. So
Yeah.
I said somebody like him.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, you are right. He did a lot, but yeah, sometimes his name coming really not so not in the first place. You said it at the first time. I would say I did now over 100 interviews, and you are the first, I think, so to talk about Master Ace.
Wow.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this was, I think you are one of the first, and I would say I listen also to a lot of Master Ace tracks there, and yeah, he is also really good connected with other people's at his age there, and yeah, you are maybe right if you're saying this like this. Yeah, brother. No, for me it's really nice that we find that time, and I can listen to your art, to your tracks there. Now I think we can listen to your second track, because I'm really interested what you selected at second.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the second one we can pick is the Do Better Challenge.
Okay.
The song is called the Do Better Challenge, and this one is about social media.
Okay.
And the way that social media affects us all.
Okay.
So,
okay.
the Do Better Challenge.
The Do Better Challenge. Let's go. Hopefully this tastes good.
I challenge us to do better. Get out the minds of the sheepish followers. Strive to be the trendsetter. Be better than the memes that we deem as fact. We're nowhere with all the check validity of stats. It seems we react to the latest hashtag trends, like expensive handbags worn by stars. Measure of success, purchase of these foreign cars. Parading in a masquerade, then exposed as frauds. Monkey see or monkey do. Why does it happen? A star thought it cool to do an ice bucket challenge. The masses got on camera, almost didn't get the purpose. Original intent was noble sheep that at the surface. Narcissism at its finest, intentions impure. I guess with all the posts I've seen, ALS is cured. Just another cause comes and goes, flavor of the week. Till the next hot topic out captivates the sheep that follow the herd. Zombies in this here apocalypse. Leaders sipping Kool-Aid, or you siding with the followers. A head scratcher, why these kids eating Tide Pods? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, it's a challenge, youngins actually died. Social media eating people alive. Slave to the blue thumb, the extent that some will go to gain acceptance. Observing from my timeline, hard not to pay attention to the buffoonery and coonery. Young brothers waving guns, girls twerking on camera for you to see. With a child standing there looking clueless. The message in the Bible says that you can do this to succeed. Forget the need to read and write to achieve. As long as you stay on the feed, you got exactly what you need. 10-year challenge popular with folks. Physical transformation for many dope, but no growth, mentally the same. Life game is lame. Effed off in your early days, now all you do is complain about the world did you wrong and not to get you. Get off your self-entitled high horse, you'd sue life if it let you. Life at a standstill like a mannequin. Challenge couldn't hold the pose, your puckered lips snapped you off balance. Camera phone in front the mirror in the bathroom shot. Isometric angle, gotta make sure that the act is caught. Thirst is real, dudes fly to the bird box. Flip the bird with this now, he refers to Herbert's thought. All these losers on the prowl, wow, stunting on the ground. Persona gets exposed like Bow Wow. Challenge for your character, claims you couldn't take back. Poor decisions last longer than a face tag on your favorite rapper that you say is cool. Less than a handful of rappers make it. Stay in school, kids. Get a tray, be realistic with your expectations. Nothing wrong with chasing music as a destination, but what you missing is a plan or contingency. Social media got you thinking of wins are instantly. To hell with all the groundwork in the process. Going viral is the object. Fame is the only option. A lame is only opting for the latter. So many lames out here, they mama should have swallowed up the morning after. Pills, speaking of pills and drug abusers, my timeline flooded with all these losers. Not to be confused with alcoholics and abusers. I'm talking about the loser that chooses to pump that message in the music when they themselves ain't even consuming. They got a generation hooked on drugs destined for a hard future. These are the live zeros, the ones we put on pedestals like heroes. These people need to get their souls repoed. We need to spot these snakes in the grass, and I ask that we stop giving passes, calling things classic when yet to stand the test of time. They flash in the pan, dope to dummies. Nothing more than amateurs, fan. Would love to meet your brother's keeper in these streets, right? God forbid you in some heat. Your brothers reach to film the street fight, refuse to intervene if it don't involve a come up. From sundown to sun up, when no come up, you get done up, hung up to dry. But they still refer to you as fam. Term of endearment, not deserve to be man. Fake views, fake news is how you stay true. true. Fake it till you make it is how you pay dues. Memes over microphones is how you slay crews. Streams and pay to play is how promoters pay you. Take you for granted when there ain't without you. Somehow convince us that we need them when the fact is not true. Dwindling in self-worth, we are the entertainment. Live performance breaks when full stop editing arrangements. From studio recordings turning shows to karaoke. The standard's been lowered, industry said okie dokie. Hence amateurs embraced it like the other trends before them. Disrespect the foundation makes it harder to support them. Abort them like a fetus on the
Yes.
Yes.
A better challenge.
Yes, really nice. It's for me something like a time travel, I would say. In this, brother, the sound is raw. I think it's coming from a vinyl, and you're doing everything with your voice, and I think there was no hook inside this track.
There was no hook in that one. That one was, I had a lot on my mind, a lot of stuff I wanted to get off my chest, and I just wanted to just rap, just tell people what I had in my mind, and just get it off my chest. So I decided not to put a hook for that one. So.
No, brother. This is exactly what I mean. Especially hip hop or rap, how people's calling this. You must not doing the same what the other people's doing. Some people say you must have a 16 bar and then a hook and then a 16 bar and then a hook and then again something and then an outro. But you can do it like you did. Is like you rapping for 2 minutes, something like that. This is for me also another view. Not everybody must do the same thing. This is hip hop. This is hip hop. It's coming from the street and not from a what is this, a studio, something like that. And everybody, this is a concept and everything must be there at the point. No, this is, everybody can express themselves like you did, brother. No, fantastic. I really like it. That sound also, this really nice.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I try to switch it up. I mean, I do have songs that have actual hooks in them and things like that. But every once in a while, I'll just do a song like this where I just rap, no hook, just rap.
Yeah. No, really nice. And there again, the question: any credits for the beat producer? Is there a name?
Yeah. So this beat was produced by a gentleman by the name of Ralph McCoy. He's a producer from the Toronto area. He just recently moved. He lives in Europe now, but he was up until maybe last year. He resided in the Toronto area. So.
Okay. Really nice. Yeah, brother. Then I think this is a good question for you. Do you got any kind of a favorite DJ? Can you name?
Favorite DJ? I like DJ Babu.
Okay.
I mean, he from the Beat Junkies, world famous Beat Junkies. I mean, I love the way that his scratches come out when he has them on records. I mean, Qbert. I love watching his battle videos from back in the day. He was definitely a pioneer. DJ Vect, he's a DJ from Toronto area. He's been world champion a few times, DMC world champion.
Okay.
At least 2 or 3 times, I think. He's pretty dope to see do routines live. I've seen him live a few times. He's really amazing to watch. And I mean, there are a lot of DJs that I work with that are pretty dope too. So they might not be household names, but I mean they're equally as dope. So
yeah. No, really nice, because I by myself I miss the DJ in the hip hop today. I was saying this. There is this really, not so much DJs when I searching in the World Wide Web at the actual and the sound what coming out is most no DJ there. Not really.
Yeah.
I think so. This is really that is what I'm missing. But
that's one of the things that I try to make sure I incorporate the DJ into my music. So every album, there's at least a handful of songs where there is a DJ getting busy doing his thing. So I that element I have to keep alive and make sure that there's presence on all my projects. There has to be a DJ on there.
Really nice, brother. Yeah, really nice. And then a question is, this is for my interest, really, for your opinion, who is the best rap artist from Canada? You can name there somebody because I.
Best. Oh my gosh, I'm not good with bests.
That is on your opinion, not really, not you say not the selling, the selling the products or something like that. You say this all your opinion. It must be not a great name, can be also someone that nobody knows.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just give you a few of my favorites. I mean, there's an artist by name of Socrates. He's a hip hop artist, been around since the 90s. Really, really impactful music that he put out in the 90s, early 2000s. I'm not sure, 100% sure if he still makes music. I haven't heard anything from him in a while, but definitely one of the pioneers on the Canadian scene. Another guy, Mathematic. He's a MC, same thing from the 90s. That's, he's still doing it, still putting out music. His projects are classic status as far as underground hip hop goes. People know of him. Mocha Only, one of my favorites as well. Maestro Fresh West. He's another pioneer. Late 80s, early 90s guys that are still putting out music. Who else? Shad K. He's another solid artist. There's a lot of talent up here.
Yeah. That is what I want to know because United States, there's a big market for hip hop or rap artists. I would say that you can find in any kind of places, north side, south side, east coast, west coast, or midwest. Yeah. So you can find there everywhere any kind of artist. But in Canada, for me, is as a Berlin, Germany people, is especially to know what's going on there. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of talent all over the place. So it's good to see that with the internet, it sort of brings the world a lot closer, and people have better access to a lot of these names that we wouldn't otherwise have heard, pre-internet. So it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So that means you got a big scene, especially in which kind of parts there in Canada for hip hop? Is there like Toronto or? Where?
Yeah, there's a few big markets out here. So Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, Calgary.
Okay.
Amongst other places. Yeah, there are a few, hip hop hotspots out here. So.
Okay. Yeah, good to know, brother. That is really good to know, S.
Yeah, no problem.
So then a question. Okay, this is also a little bit different because I don't want to go in details, but this happening for 1 year, what started worldwide. You know what I mean, brother? I think so. This craziness, what happened but I want to ask you about if you got something in a plan about to making a tour or something like that to go on a live event, if this possible. Not yet.
You mean upcoming or?
Yeah. Is there any kind of plan to say, I want to go make a tour on August or December? I don't really know. Maybe is there something?
No, nothing planned yet. Right now, I had an album that I released, late 2019 that I was really looking forward to promoting last summer. But
Yeah.
then, when
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
situation happened,
Yeah.
plans kind of got canceled, and a lot of festivals and shows got canceled as a result. But the hope is that if everything sort of gets back to normal this summer, this fall, we could get back to doing live events again. That's definitely something that I look forward to. So we'll just sort of have to play it by ear for now. But as far as anything booked or locked in a schedule, no, I don't have anything planned at this time.
Okay, but you can. It's. I think you know this. You can do something like a internet live concert.
Yeah, that's always an option. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's just not the same. I like to
Yeah.
be there with the people
Yes.
and
Yes.
the crowd, shake hands. It's call and response. It's different. It's just a different kind of
Yeah.
vibe to,
Yeah.
in your house versus being on stage in front of people. So.
Yeah, of course, I got you. But some artists that I interviewed also, they planning this, and I by myself, I hosting 2 events by myself, Zoom
Okay.
concert, and this is some people's really liking this because they want anything and not nothing. It's better to have anything than nothing, and that's why that's why. But I think you're intelligent people. You know this, and you say you want not being online, but you want to be going live and talking, interacting with the crowd. That is what I can feel in brother. This is really heavy, and I hope the whole world coming to an end with this kind of craziness.
Indeed. We can't wait.
Yeah, brother. No, for me was really nice. The first 2 tracks that I think we can run in now. Your third track, you can announce in this.
Actually, the third track I sent you, I don't know if you want to play this one, but that was from a show that I did early 2020. This was before the pandemic happened. So I did a live show in Montreal.
Yeah.
And this was actually just some footage from that show. So it's not a specific song. It's actually a few song snippets off of my album that I put out in late 2019. So.
No, I think the audience that watching, they're really interested now, and especially in live performance, brother. This is a kind of thing. I think at this time people's enjoying this when when artists showing them live and some kind of small footage. It must not be long. I don't really know how long this running, but
it's like 6 minutes maybe. Maybe 5-6 minutes.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. Yeah, brother. Then you say this is a kind. It's not a specific track. That's why I start to run in this, and we enjoy this by ourselves. Okay. Then I doing this, brother.
Make some noise, y'all. So like I said in the last verse of that song, inspiration comes in various forms. So when it hits you, let it get you to where you belong. I believe that wholeheartedly. I'm gonna ask you this question real quick. How many people in here utilize social media? Anybody in here on social media? By show of hands, Facebook? Okay, I can tell most of y'all. All right. So as an artist, I gain inspiration from wherever inspiration comes. And social media is no different. Hence the reason why I created an album entitled Social Media, inspired by social media. So, as an artist, I spend quite a bit of time on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And as you spend time, you start to see things. You start to see certain behaviors in people. And, social media is a gift and a curse. So I felt inspired to create a project surrounded by it. So we're going to get into the title track. It's called Social Media, and it goes a little something like this. Yeah. Listen. Yo.
The dilemma of being a husband and artist in this digital age, to be honest, the hardest part is trying to find a perfect balance between the status and status post. Keep my fans engaged when I'm keeping my married status. So I'm just an average Joe with a passion for rap, with a greater passion for her. Ain't no challenge in that instant connection. When I stare into my wife's eye, mobile or laptop, connecting with supporters over Wi-Fi. Sometimes I get the side eye, like Christopher Wallace for pouring hours in this craft. With a lip to my pocket is all I've got to show for it. Feeling is so horrid, got me questioning myself. Should I really be going for it or forfeit? Come on, forfeit, a little to regret it. Got my fingertips at work, networking, spreading my message. Itching to pop off, got this chip on my shoulder to knock off. This hustle is popping my rocks off like, wow. So addictive. Can't seem to put this damn thing down. But every once in a while, you gotta give it a break. Hey yo, my timeline full of tyrant and inspiring moments. I gravitate to the ladder to realign my focus. If you ain't careful, it'll tamper with your mental state. Opposite of elevate, you drown into that hellish place. Sink into that sunken place you trying to get out of. Metaphorical quicksand, you trying to climb out. Cause I've got a real life that extends beyond these pages I scroll. Physical interactions save my soul. I tell my kids to drop the console and play outside. Social media ain't no different with a played out grind. Take a day off, find some inspiration for a refresh, relieve stress, come back stronger than a weed scent. This dopamine rush stays control on my thumbs, stole a piece of my soul for stolen up these Vietnam. Social engineering, we are the ones. On your marks, get set. Feel the blast of social media's gun. Make some noise. Social media. I got a question for the people in the crowd. What are two? I need two answers. What are two pet peeves that you have with social media? Anybody? Vanity. Beautiful. Anybody else? A pet peeve of yours? Nobody? Okay. Oh, they love it. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm going to give you the second one. So the second one is the judgmental nature of people. Is this human nature for us to be judgmental? But there's nothing worse than a complete stranger trying to chime in on your life even though they don't know you. So hence the reason I wrote this jam. It's called Judgmental. So let's go. Yeah. Yeah, look at you before you look at me. Look at you before you look at me. You need to look at you before you look at me. Look at you before you look at me. Hey yo, look at you before you look at me. Look at you before you look at me. Look at you before you look at me. Judgmental. In this cyber world, within a world, we each got a story to tell. Some stories got so many layers peeling off of that shell. But regardless of the topic of discussion, we've been brain drained on the basis of judgments. You heard the saying before, you got one chance to make a first impression. Without knowing you at a glance is the first perception. Top surface, superficial, perhaps candid. Judgment without some sort of merit is backhanded. Until you start revealing the real in you, willing you into that world that the things conceal from you. We're all guilty of bias and preconceived opinions. We position our thoughts from decent people living. What's decent to some, not good enough for others. Define perfect, many levels above us. Yet it's human nature to size up. Through comparisons, rate each other on a scale of less, equal or better than. I seen it on my timelines. On a daily, I've grown numb to the facts of commonplace. It don't faze me. Society's judge. This how we establish a playing field. Level or on an incline, standing we say a feel appeals to what our deals we live and die by. Propaganda smacks you in the mouth over Wi-Fi signal. The inner eye crippled when the sinner's lies hit you. Before criticizing flaws, be sure the mirror's eyes hit you first. Help me out, y'all. Look at you before you look at me. Yo, look at you before you look at me. Look at you before you look at me. Hey yo, look at you before you look at me. 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 Hey, you better be minding your business. What is this? Why you be eyeing my digits? Counting my dollars before I got them shits in my palms grip. Judging me on my spending habits like I'm on strict punishment or curfew. I don't answer to you. You ain't my daddy, what's the matter with you? All you know about me is what's on my feed. You get a little too comfortable like coaching my skis. So what? I spoil my youngin' with a high price gift. It's the uninvited parenting. Why I trip, armchair, everything. And the same applies to rap fans too. Since the rise of the internet, everybody's a spokesperson. Those who never did or never was be so certain of how it goes from the comfort in their homes, calling all the plays from the sidelines like a pro. Never gripped a pen or bled a verse from the inside out. Was so vocal behind the late vocals just to find out. They're like conductors of the orchestra. Never played a key or plucked a string or wrote a single note. So what could they say to me? Your opinion is welcome, but marriage null and void. Patronizing to no end, they talk a lot of noise. Those who can't do criticize, man, stay in your lane. I'm stating my claim that I'm staying the same, but changing if I feel like it. I chose the independent route for calling all of my shots for when I feel inspired. Sometimes fans cross the line and start to kill the fire. Let me rap how I rap till my appeal expires. But when I feel the fire inside of my inner fading, I probably on my own accord fall back on innovating. But I'ma do it on my terms, thank you kindly. Opinions are like assholes, don't remind me. Destructive criticism is cool, not what I'm talking about. It's the experts without credentials that I'm harping about. Social media breeds a novice and gotta feel qualified. And to those not crossing the line, I oblige. Yeah. That one was called Armchair Everything.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it was really nice because, yeah, this gives a little bit of normality for people stay watching this. They say, oh, yeah, this is something going on live, but it's from 1 year ago. But for me also, I like in this also you interacting with the crowd and something like that. You got a passion for this music, I think so. Everybody's seen this there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's in my heart. It's in my heart.
Really nice. And then a question is, I don't really know, but you know the topic of your first lyrics that you ever wrote?
The topic of the first lyrics that I ever wrote. The very first song that I wrote back in, I think it was 2006. It was called Break the Chain. And it's basically a conscious type song where I just talk about, just knowledge of self, just loving yourself, respecting yourself, and, not getting caught up in the glamour and the glitz and, all the flash. Just being your true self. And, that's basically what it's about. Just basically breaking the chain, not following the cycle, repeating the cycle of ignorance.
Okay. No, this sounds really nice, and also sympathetic for me. Yeah, brother. Then the question is not a must, but sometimes people's loving this artists, especially. I mean, to do something like freestyle, or it's not a must to do in a freestyle. You can also use a part that you've written.
Oh, you talking about right now or in general?
Yeah, you doing freestyle by yourself? This is a question also, yeah.
Yeah. Every once in a while, like at shows, I'll, when I'm just getting loose, I'll kick a rhyme off the top of the head, or if I'm hanging out in a cipher with my boys or with my friends, we'll have instrumentals playing in the background and we'll freestyle, Yeah, that's how we came up. That's all part of sharpening the sword and honing your craft as you're coming up. You're trying to keep the pen sharp when for when you write songs or whatnot, but at the same time you also want to make sure that you keep the juices flowing and the pen and the sword sharp when you're coming off the head too. So yeah, absolutely.
But maybe you can do something for me. It's not a must. It's not a must. If you're in the mood, if you say, yeah, I'm now not really in the mood, it's all good. It's only a short question. Sometimes people say, yeah, I want to do a freestyle for you, Heron. I'm really prepared.
I'll kick a verse.
That sounds nice.
All right, check it. Yeah. I'm a thinking man's writer whose thoughts precede the verse. I internalize my verse first, then proceed to burst into a brainstorm. My brain take aim strong to strategize my thoughts into a waveform. Natural, I spit off the top of the head and I'm going. Freestyle to the beat, y'all. I'll let you know when. Honing my craft since the days I was a youngin'. Off the top of the dome, my poetry, I'm scrolling with the times. S on a rhyme and I bust one. On the microphone, MCs, yo, I dust them. Dusting them off like chicken wings up in the restaurant. I'm on the microphone, spit rhymes, the best to flaunt. Skills, I bring the skills and I come raw. Off the top of the dome, watch my mandible jaw spit the lavish. I come off with the flyish. Freestyle to the beat, y'all. I spit the flyers.
Wow. Wow. No, brother, that was really nice. I thought this was a part, but it sounds a little bit like a freestyle.
Yeah, it was off the head.
It was also, brother. Yeah. Dope. Yeah, no, for me it was really nice to get in contact there with you there and tell me exactly where you've been in Canada. I never heard this before. That's why I lost this. Where you been there in Canada?
Where am I? I'm in just outside of Toronto.
Okay, then Toronto, because I thought it was the other place. Okay, then, yeah, for me, brother, was really nice to talking to you there, and I get more infos what happened there in Toronto with the hip hop scene. And at last, I wanna give you now some time for shout outs to some people that in your background supporting you, family. I don't really know. Is there somebody?
Yeah, man. I'll shout out to all my family for their unconditional support. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, and you know, they've been in my corner, you know, along the way. You know, every release, you know, they've been, you know, spreading the word, letting people know, you know, what I'm working on, and any releases that I've done, any artists that I've collaborated with on any of the projects that I've done, from, you know, '06 to now. And, you know, any and all the supporters who, you know, spent their hard-earned money on supporting my craft and my dream. I appreciate all y'all. So from me to you, I just want to appreciate you for having me on your platform. And, you know, anybody that's a lover of, you know, true hip-hop music and supports hip-hop music in the style that I do, you know, I appreciate you.
Really nice. Yeah, brother. No, it was really nice to talking to you. Only the lastest question, because you're sitting there and a lot of wood is in your back. That interested me. Are you sitting there on the roof of a house?
No. I'm in my basement. I'm in my basement right now.
Oh, okay. This okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Yeah, brother. No, as this was really nice to talking to you. Much respect to Toronto from Berlin, Germany. Real Talk with Heron. I'm out. Peace out, brother, and I salute in you also.
Salute.
Peace out, brother. Peace.
Peace.
Real Talk with Heron? Oh my God, his real name is Heron.
Oh, that's the YouTube show.
Wait, how do I find it?
Do you have YouTube?